Alright guys, today we're doing a quick news video about some of the news stories I think a lot of people have actually missed about Classic World of Warcraft and Blizzard in general. So first of all, this happened quite recently, actually yesterday. People who have been playing on the Season of Mastery servers will actually have the option to transfer to obviously a Classic Era server, but then also the option to transfer to a Wrath of the Lich King realm. Now, in the blue post they say TBC/Wrath of the Lich King realm. So that means that they're kind of still unsure whether Season of Mastery will be fully progressed before Wrath of the Lich King comes out, i.e., Naxxramas has come out and they're shutting down the realm, or giving people the option to transfer from that Season of Mastery realm early. Personally, I think this is an absolutely solid change. I've got a random level 60 mage hanging out on a Season of Mastery server not doing anything, but soon I'll be able to actually play that character. And as many people have been doing the hardcore challenge, you also have level 60 characters just lying around not really doing anything. And what was brought to my attention is, for the small community on the Classic Era servers, having every single player from Season of Mastery all of a sudden just rock up on a Classic Era server would cause serious issues because it's massively alliance dominant on Season of Mastery. But it brings up a question. In fact, it brings up several questions. Will it be faster now to level up on a Season of Mastery realm with that XP buff, and then when we transfer from that Season of Mastery realm onto the Wrath realm, will that happen in time for the experience boost? Also, on certain servers, the AQ40 gates were never actually opened, right? So does this mean that an entire guild could roll on a Season of Mastery server on a dead realm, grind up everything that is required to open the gates of Anchorage, and get the Scarab Lord title and the mount, then after all that is done, just nip over back to a Wrath of the Lich King realm? Theoretically, there is a way for you to now get the Scarab Lord title and mount on live servers. You just have to do it on Season of Mastery and wait for the character transfers. But who knows who will be crazy enough to do that. Now, a lot of people in the community have been worrying that the built-in quest helper is not going to be in Wrath of the Lich King because it's not currently on the beta, and there's been interviews from Brian Birmingham and, everyone else, that they want the game to feel more like vanilla and not have the quest helper. Well, since then Blizzard have thought, nah, no, we're not going to do that. And that has been confirmed by a blue post, which I think a number of people may have missed. Obviously, the quest helper was introduced in 3.3. So the original plan was to not have it until 3.3, but now they're basically confirmed that it's just going to be at launch, along with the equipment manager and the calendar. Now, most people probably haven't missed this news, but you'd be surprised how many people still ask me this on the comment section or on my Twitch chat saying, for instance, that Death Knights are just going to get boosted in Stratform when Death Knights launch. Well, you can't do that anymore. In the pre-patch, the amount of experience gained by a player will be dramatically nerfed if there's a higher level player in the group. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if one full Stratform run would only give you 1 bar of experience points. And they've also hinted at changing mob behaviour to make it harder for people to do boosting and to do solo instance running, like the Season of Mastery changes. So yeah, boosting is getting totally annihilated in the pre-patch. Another thing that I think a few people have missed is how you can now transfer from a PvE realm to a PvP realm. There's absolutely no restrictions on server transfers anymore, confirmed by a blue post that is in effect right now. You will also be able to have a Horde player and an Alliance player on the same server. I'm very looking forward to that because my mage on Season of Mastery is actually a Horde player. So now I'll be able to go and run around ganking all my guildies and my friends. Now, the last one is a bit spicy. I'm not going to go into it too much because it is a little bit political. And nobody's talked about it, probably because it does depict Blizzard in a good light. But as you may know, there's been a massive investigation into the accusations and reports of systematic harassment at Blizzard, particularly gender harassment. But depending on whether you believe this report or not, the report has conducted and concluded that there was no systematic harassment at Blizzard. For instance, Blizzard seniors and execs didn't actively encourage or downplay instances of gender harassment. Obviously, there were instances of harassment in the Activision Blizzard workplace, but it wasn't this whole big conspiracy of Blizzard being a company that was rampant with sexual harassment. Again, whether you believe this post or not, I'm not saying that I do or not. But long story short, this report is saying that it was nowhere near as bad as the, media was making out to be, and let's be honest, probably content creators too. Probably was another case of the virus of fake news spreading into something much, much bigger than it really was. And this is the lingo that is used. First of all, the volume of reports, the amount of misconduct reflected is comparatively low for a company the size of Blizzard, so it wasn't actually that much reports compared to other companies of the same size. And a judge also ruled out that many of the state arguments were inaccurate or based on speculation. So that is the final report from one of the judges of California. What I recommend for you to do, if you care about this stuff, is go and read the post. I'll link it in the description below, and then you can decide for yourself. But anyway guys, that's going to be the end of the video there. My name is MetaGoblin. To the next video, ciao.